Alright, so I was asked to make a video about, I think the music is a bit loud, not sure if it's super loud on your end, but let me turn this down a little bit. Alright, so I was asked to make a video about aimtron beating 100k Hela. Well, she's not quite 100k, but gear 14, 93k. I'd say that's close enough. So let's do this. Let's use aimtron into this monstrous Hela and see how it goes. So usually it goes very well. Aimtron has definitely been a staple for me for killing the Asgardian for quite a while. So I don't expect for this to be an issue. They're a fair bit lower than what I usually try to aim for. But I wanted to face 100k Hela, and we just happened to have one basically in the flight deck to start the war. So I jumped on the occasion, and uh, I'll just go and do that fight. Alright, so let's start with aiming at Thor. Let's try to get him to get disrupted, just like so. And it should be easy peasy from now. So unfortunately we do need to use Ultron's ultimate on Sif. That's always unfortunate, but oh, and nice, she goes into stealth, even better. And yeah, so exactly, she does manage to take the hits usually, but you just get the energy right back, and you can just basically start spawning clones and stuff like that. So even though you usually don't kill Sif on the very first attack, you still get the job done by just using the ultimate, getting her down, and just spamming clones. Let's get all the positive effect going. So they're gonna last longer because of the Ultron's passive. And while Hela's hiding, let's just hit someone else. Alright, so the big Hela is still basically in full force, but I don't expect that to be an issue at all now, especially since there's no more Loki. So she won't be able to hide herself anymore. And that's it. So this was the challenge accepted, and it was done. Although I must admit this was a fairly weak team. I usually try to punch much higher than that. But I would say that personally my biggest issue with aimtron when facing Asgardian is when I'm facing a 7 red star Thor that's like 140k. That's basically the only thing that can be somewhat scary. Usually even then you do manage to pull through, because Ultron just usually does manage to get going and survive and have so much positive effect, even though each Thor's passive hurt a lot. It's still not enough to really carry them. So yeah, easy peasy. I mean, honestly, it was a slight punch down. I wasn't really asked to do a punch up per se. It was just curious to see me punching through a huge Hela. And as you can see, punching through a huge Hela is not an issue per se at all. The main issue is if the team is, just absolutely huge, then at some point maybe I could have some trouble with aimtron. I mean, they do have a ceiling. That's not my best team to destroy Asgardian, but they're doing a pretty good job, and I would say that I don't fear 100k Hela whatsoever with aimtron. Alright, so that was the video. See you guys again later.